So this is my latest demonstration of how I knit. I have my little swatch here, which is a 3x3 rib on a set of Addi Flexi Flips. I don't actually know what gauge the needles are, I'm working from some leftover of a Lion Brand mandala in Gnome. So I'm just going to go over how I do my yarn hold, how I do my knitting when I knit English style knitting and purling, which is why it's a 3x3 knit, so you can see that clearly. So I'm going to start out going a little bit fast just to kind of get a sense of my working speed, and then I'll slow down and show you the actual specific motions, and then I'll probably, for the end of the row, pick up speed again. But I wanted to start with my yarn hold because that's another topic of how we tension control the yarn. So what I do, and it's a very smooth motion, I'll do it once quickly the way I'm used to doing it, and then I'll go back and do that again slowly. So typically I'll hold both my needles in my left hand. With my right hand, I quickly do the yarn hold like this. It's being tensioned over my ring finger, and then I can start in knitting. But to go over that a little more slowly is I put my hand out, reach around, get the ring finger, tuck my index finger under, and then I grab my needle. And then to start knitting, as I flick, oh good, I dropped a stitch right away, yay. So that's knitting and purling. I really do keep my index finger down below my work. So let's slow this down a little bit. So for knitting, like that. And I find that I actually tend to tap with my index finger to kind of stabilize the right needle as I work, which is a little bit hard to see at the higher speed. So then I go around, spear it on the stitch, wrap around with a flick of my wrist, off, and then the index finger just falls right back into tapping to stabilize, around and off. And then I'm going to bring my yarn around. And when I bring my yarn around, I kind of pivot my whole hand so that my index finger's down below, and I stick the needle in and around, in, around, in, and around. Bring my needle back to the other side of my work, and off to the races. Looks something like this. This is the final purl right here. And that's it. That's English style. I'm not going to attempt continental right now because it's slower and my continental purl is kind of a mess still. Thank you so much.